In this presentation, you're going to learn about 5 of the best trading platforms or websites where you can buy and sell Bitcoins. A quick search on Google will reveal many places where you can trade your cash for Bitcoins, or trade your Bitcoins to other cryptocurrencies. However, not all platforms are created equal. And with the ever-increasing popularity of Bitcoins, more and more cryptocurrency exchange sites are cropping up. The first one on the list is Coinbase. Millions of people trade on this site, and it should be one of the first places you look at when looking to trade Bitcoins. It's beginner-friendly, the fees are reasonable, and it's relatively secure. It also supports dozens of countries, and has traded more than $50 billion worth of digital currency. The second popular exchange platform is Gemini. It's fully regulated and licensed in the U.S., which makes its regulatory standards similar to a bank. While it only trades a few cryptocurrencies, users are guaranteed that their Bitcoins are secured because these are held in cold storage. This means it's less susceptible to hackers and other entities with malicious intent. The third platform is Kraken. In terms of euro volume, Kraken is the largest Bitcoin exchange platform. You can trade Bitcoins to a variety of fiat currencies, or legal tender, as well as many other popular cryptocurrencies. This makes the platform highly flexible and versatile, as you can quickly exchange your money into another form. Many people, however, say that Kraken is not as beginner-friendly as other sites on this list, but is very highly recommended for more advanced users. Another popular platform is Poloniex. If you want to have plenty of choices of cryptocurrencies to trade your Bitcoins to, then Poloniex might be the right service for you. With high-volume trading happening daily, you can be assured of closing any trade position within a short amount of time. The trading fees are low as well. So if you want to try your hand at trading cryptocurrencies, check out this platform. The last platform on our list is Shapeshift. While you can't buy cryptocurrency on this platform, people with existing Bitcoins and other digital currencies love this platform because they can quickly trade one cryptocurrency to another, all without signing up for an account. So your transactions are all going to be private. 6 reasons your business should start accepting Bitcoin payments. More and more businesses are accepting Bitcoin payments. The early adopters are seeing amazing returns for this smart and very forward-thinking business decision. For those who aren't sure yet if doing this is right for their business, this presentation should help you make an informed decision. 1. Get paid quickly. Cash is still king when it comes to quick payments, but Bitcoin is quickly becoming the next best thing. Bitcoin transactions are near instant, and you can be assured there's zero chance of customers scamming you by spending the same amount on another purchase. 2. No chargebacks. Credit cards are notorious for this. You think you're getting paid, when in fact, a week or so later, you're getting a chargeback notice from your bank. With Bitcoin payments, there's no probability of getting chargebacks, as all Bitcoin transactions are final and irreversible. 3. No fraud. The Bitcoin network is entirely transparent, which helps avoid fraud. Everyone on the network can see all transactions that have happened in the past and those that are currently happening. But it doesn't mean that everyone knows who everyone is. Absolutely not. What everyone sees on the blockchain are just codes that we humans can't interpret. 4. Negligible fees. You can accept Bitcoin payments from anywhere in the world. You don't need to worry about exorbitant bank charges, credit card, or PayPal fees. You simply need to have your Bitcoin wallet ready and direct your customers to send their payments there. 5. Happy customers. Adding Bitcoin as an additional payment option for your customers is great news for them. The more payment options you have, the more flexible and easier it will be for your customers to send their payments to you. And the happier your customers, the higher the possibility they'll come back and do more business with you. 6. You will be seen as an innovative leader in your market. When people hear that your business is accepting Bitcoin payments, the Bitcoin community in your local area will start flocking to your business. The ease of paying for products or services using Bitcoins is a major benefit for customers, so this is going to be a big plus for your business. Remember, word of mouth is always a good thing, so make sure you capitalize on that. 10 interesting facts about Bitcoin. You might have heard about Bitcoin on the news and read about it in newspapers or your favorite magazine. In this presentation, I'll give you a deeper look into Bitcoin and share 10 interesting things you might not know about this digital cryptocurrency. 1. It's the world's first successful cryptocurrency. Many have come before it, but all failed. Bitcoin is the world's most successful working example of a digital currency that isn't backed by banks or governments. 2. Limited number only. Just like real gold, the Bitcoin protocol states that only 21 million Bitcoins can ever be created. 3. No physical coin. Bitcoins are digital or electronic in nature. While some enterprising companies sell physical Bitcoins, these aren't the real thing. It does make for perfect gifts to Bitcoin geeks. 4. You can mine Bitcoins. If you want to have your own Bitcoins and you own a very powerful computer, you can mine them. It's going to take some time, however, as your computer will need to solve some very complex mathematical problems before you get your Bitcoin reward. 5. No one knows who the creator is. No one knows who Satoshi Nakamoto is. He's the guy, or group of guys, who wrote the white paper on Bitcoin and released the system into the world. 6. All transactions are final. Before you hit the send or pay button, make sure you're sending your Bitcoins to the right person. There's no way to get those coins back once the transaction is verified. 7. Can be used to pay for items in the real world. You can use your Bitcoins to pay for many things, such as pizzas, limousine service, flowers, plane tickets, sandwiches, and more. 8. You can see all Bitcoin transactions. Bitcoin is an open-source, peer-to-peer network, which means that everyone can see all payments and transactions made at any given time. 9. You need a wallet to store your coins in. You have plenty of choices to store your Bitcoins. You can use a paper wallet, hardware wallet, mobile app, desktop app, or store it in your favorite Bitcoin exchange platform. 10. It took only 5 years for Bitcoin to reach $1,000. In the early days, you could buy 1,000 Bitcoins for a few dollars. But in just 5 short years, the price skyrocketed to $1,000, and experts are predicting the price could go as high as $100,000 in the near future. In this presentation, you will learn about Bitcoin mining, how it works, and why it's such an integral component for the entire Bitcoin network to work. Bitcoin miners don't need pickaxes, safety goggles, steel-toed boots, long-sleeve shirts, heavy pants, and helmets to go to work on the Bitcoin mines. They don't need to get muddied and dirty to earn some money, and there is certainly very little risk to getting physically injured while Bitcoin mining. You may think Bitcoin miners do a lot of hard work. Physically? No. Mentally? Maybe. Digitally? Yes. You see, miners invest a lot of money to buy powerful computers. They then install special mining software, which solves complicated math problems. These formulas are so complicated for humans to solve that it may take even certified math geniuses several days, weeks, or months to solve a single problem. But with these high-tech computers, these mathematical calculations are done in a fraction of the time. When it successfully solves a problem, the computer, or rather the miner, is rewarded for their hard work with Bitcoins. And this is basically how Bitcoins are created. The more miners there are attempting to solve problems, the more stable and secure the Bitcoin network is. Of course, receiving Bitcoins as reward is more than enough incentives for miners to continue doing their jobs. You may think Bitcoin mining is super simple. In theory, it does sound pretty simple indeed. You just go out and buy some powerful computer, install special software, have it solve math problems, and receive bitcoins in return. What most people fail to consider is that, like real mining, it will take some time before you strike gold. The more miners there are, the more competition you have in regards to who gets to solve the problem first. And I haven't even mentioned the cost to acquire one of these high-tech computers, and the electricity it would cost to run these powerful things. Solving problems is not easy, even for supercomputers, as it requires so much energy that your system can overheat, short-circuit, and end up with permanent damage. Because of these stringent hardware requirements, more and more miners are joining mining pools, which allows them to solve problems faster and puts less strain on their computers. The amount of Bitcoin rewarded to each member is proportionate to the amount of work done. How does Bitcoin work? In this presentation, I'm going to show you how Bitcoin works and what makes it different from traditional paper currency. Unlike paper money, which you can see and touch, Bitcoin is a digital currency that does not exist physically. This basically means that Bitcoin only exists in digital or virtual format. Just like physical money, however, you can use Bitcoin to buy and sell merchandise, both online and offline. You can use it to buy plane tickets, high-tech gadgets, pizza, cable service, chicken wings, and so much more. In fact, with Bitcoin's increasing popularity, hundreds of thousands of merchants now accept Bitcoin payment, and this number continues to rise every day. Bitcoin is a decentralized cryptocurrency. It is not controlled or backed by any bank or government, unlike national currencies such as the US dollar, Canadian dollar, British pound sterling, and more. Unlike paper money, which is printed by banks on giant printers, Bitcoins are created 100% electronically. Secure encryption techniques are used to regulate the creation of new Bitcoins to make sure no one cheats the system and creates an unlimited number of Bitcoins for themselves. The same technology also ensures that no double payments will ever occur, which is a very common problem in digital products. Piracy really is a crime. When you make Bitcoin payments to another person, the transaction occurs almost instantly and with very minimal fees. Almost instantly, because you do have to wait for the so-called Bitcoin miners to audit and verify the transaction, and then add it to the blockchain. This process usually takes from a few minutes to 45 minutes. While this may sound lengthy to you, consider the fact that if you transfer via bank wire transfer, you'd probably have to wait the whole day and pay significant fees, 1 to 3% of the transaction amount. With Bitcoin payments, fees will only be an equivalent to cents. This is true even if you're sending thousands of Bitcoins at once. The Bitcoin network is open source, which means that anyone can access it. Each and every Bitcoin transaction can be viewed by the entire network, but it doesn't mean that everyone knows who you are and how many Bitcoins, or fractions thereof, you have in your digital wallet. All anyone can see are alphanumeric codes, which don't make sense to us humans, but are, of course, easily understood by computers.